This is Kojo, live from Las Vegas, reporting for Raps on TV. I am here with Melissa from Melt PR. I can say it's been a busy week for her. Everybody's seen her around. I just want to get her opinion on the drama that we just witnessed. Mel, I'm pretty certain you would have predicted this, but tell me your thoughts on that fight, please.
It hasn't sunk in yet. Genuinely.
Really?
Because from where I was watching it, you obviously got to understand there's so much going on. It looked like he was knocking him out. Almost it felt like every 2 minutes it felt like Wilder was, Fury was knocking him out. And then seeing how Wilder was reacting in the fight as well, I'm thinking, oh crap, I need to get to the ring because it's going to kick off. Like this, you saw tonight, it was Fury's arena, right? And it's just, I think we're all in shock. We're all so happy, so relieved. We're all exhausted as well.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the entrance. I mean, the song was crazy. He came in as a king. He stood up and he sort of just gestured to the whole fans. Just talk to me about what's the inspiration behind that entrance.
Well, as you know, Tyson decides all of his own stuff. Okay, it's not like there's a marketing team that sits down and says, do you want to go for A, B or C? He's in charge of everything, that everything is his idea. He doesn't do anything small, and why would he? This is, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. He's going to go big. We're in Vegas, and remember, tonight was about the pride of the Gypsies, Needed to prove a point, and he proved it.
I mean, just talk to me about his story. I'm going to say his story from 3 years ago, what he's done. He's gone to Klitschko's hometown more or less and beat him. He's come to Wilder's hometown and beat him and took the belt he hadn't got before. What kind of a story is this going to set for everybody around in the world?
Who knows? Who knows? I think that it doesn't matter how much we prepare for these things, especially after tonight. We all kind of need to go back and really absorb this, because he says he's the best. He says, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And we as his team or people that work with him, we believe in him. But I think what was really different this time was the fact that it was a closed camp. And
former champ.
I feel bad. This is the hard point, and it's so tough. Boxing is so tough because you want to be the winners and the champions, and then when you see that, you just know he's so gutted. He's probably so gutted. No one can probably even imagine what he's going through, especially after all the talk. After all the talk. But
from the sports perspective, I know everyone's going to jump up and criticise him, but don't you think it's just great that we've seen two great fighters get in the ring and put it all on the line, and afterwards I think both teams have shown great respect?
100%. There's going to be so much respect now between them. I think it's ultimately Wilder just needs to decide whether he wants to go for the rematch, and they'll probably take it from there. But it's all good you guys wanted to do these interviews, but in that moment it's like everyone just wants a little breather. They just want to kind of evaluate things, and you can speculate what you think you're going to do, but you don't really know for a fact. But he probably has to go back, and I'm still just genuinely still in shock. I have not absorbed any of it. Everything's just exploded. Come on, Tyson Fury in the last 3 years, he's literally come to America. Top Rank have done an amazing job promoting him since the One fight. You've seen it. You've been pretty much all of them, and from all the appearances, all the interviews, everything that he's done, it's like it's all come together now for this ultimate fight, and that's all we said. We just need the win. Once that win happens, it's like the world is his oyster.
I just wanted to ask you though, from your perspective, we know that Melt PR are heavily contracted with Top Rank, more or less Top Rank UK. You must be excited now that we've seen this win, what that's going to do for Tyson in the UK and how much you're going to be getting involved with him.
Do you know what the craziest thing is? The reason why I couldn't focus on the fight was every time I saw him do something, I had either a headline was popping in my head or a situation, and I'm like, I can't. That's why I can't focus. All these visual things coming into my mind, and even now I'm thinking, this is going to go to a next level. And now I'm like, oh, we could do this. We could fly there. We could get on a plane and do this. And all these ideas of how to promote him. What's his story next? We've done the mental health. His comeback. Him doing those 2 fights, breaking America. Now the big rematch with Wilder. What is the next story? It's like that's what we're going to have to look at and see where we're going to go.
I mean, I think everyone's going to say the next big story would be 2 letters, A and J.
I'm going to put it out here now. Yep. I'm very concerned because I don't know obviously where it's going to be now with fights happening out in Saudi Arabia, all these fights being over here. Obviously he's still contracted to have a few more fights with Top Rank. It would be a dream come true, especially being UK media from my perspective, to have them fight back in London, Tottenham Hotspurs.
Wembley,
come on, Tottenham Hotspurs.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Well, sorry, but let's be real here.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspurs is an amazing venue. Yes, Wembley, classic. Come on, we have to bring that fight home. That would be unreal.
Mel, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. No, not a problem. This was, for me, I knew it was going to be the biggest fight of the decade, and the performance is just like, wow. Everyone I've spoken to is just still in shell shock. I just want to say, do you want to say a message to the UK fans in terms of how they've been supporting Tyson Fury?
I think you all now know what Tyson Fury is like. I've been saying this from day one. He's such a gentleman. He's such a great guy. Yes, he comes out with crazy stuff, but you know what? He's got such a good heart. He's so passionate about helping people. He's proved that now. You know what? Just come on now. Let's give him a chance. And he's brought the UK and the US together. We saw it all day today. US fans, UK fans, and everyone was cheering from him. I think that, he's proven it. Let's get behind our boy and let's bring this fight home.
And I will just say, actually, that's a great point, because I've been speaking to a lot of the fans, American, UK, the media as well, US, and I think they've all said they do like Fury, 100%.
I agree with you, and I've had a lot of friends, and associates and whatever else that I know say to me, do you know what? You've actually got me to like Fury. I cannot believe I'm saying this, and I'm like, finally. You can't force people to like people. You just got to give it time.
Mel, thank you very much. Safe journey home, and all the best for 2020 as well. Thank you.